Welcome back. This is Metrofile right here on Channels Television. Now, as I said earlier, 2020 was a challenging year for a lot of people as they lost their loved ones, leaving so much pain in their hearts. Now, so it was for the Okumagba family, losing their husband, father, brother, and friend, Mr. Albert Egbarogene Okumagba.
It's a loss felt by many, a death that came as a rude shock to family and friends of renowned investment banker and illustrious son of Delta State, Mr. Albert Egbarogene Okumagba. The 19th of November 2020 was a Black Thursday for those who've grown to know, love and respect a man they describe as a proven technocrat in every sense of the word, and they feel fortunate to have been part of the 56 years he spent on earth, leaving them with fond memories they will forever cherish. Looking on the bright side, a major part of his 56 years was spent influencing lives positively. And with that at the back of their minds, they set aside 3 days to give him a befitting burial. A requiem mass at the Church of Assumption, Falamo in Lagos State, the parish where he worshipped, kick-starts the celebration of life.
Albert's departure is a big loss. Going through his biography, you find out that he's someone who has made a great contribution to church and state. But what has happened to him is just an eye-opener, as the preacher said, to all of us. One day to be at all, no one knows when, but we'll pray that death will find us ready through Christ our Lord.
It's a whole new phase of life that begins for his wife of 25 years, Amelia, and children who now have to live without their father. But they're consoled by the life he lived, the good memories they shared, and the love and support from friends and other family members. A moment like this always calls for sober reflection, and that was boldly seen on the faces of guests as they come to terms with this unfortunate reality.
You will agree with me that he lived with the power of God behind him in everything that he did. We don't want you to mourn Albert. Please come, let's celebrate Albert's life.
He's a great guy. Albert touched so many lives. In stockbroking, he was the best. Everybody gravitated towards him. When all the banks were recapitalizing, 25 of them that succeeded, Albert looked for money for 20. One man did all of that. He was good with the church. He was a ranking member of the Church of Assumption. That's why we're all here.
Albert Okumagba is from the illustrious family of Chief Daniel and Chief Mrs. Philomena Okumagba of Okere Urobo Kingdom in Warri Delta State. He began his early education in Ovie Nursery School, Ifuru, and for his secondary education, he attended Federal Government College, Warri, and King's College, Lagos, before proceeding to the University of Ibadan in Oyo State, where he obtained a degree in economics, and then to the University of Lagos for his master's degree in monetary economics. He qualified as a chartered stockbroker with the Chartered Institute of Stockbrokers, leading a generational revolution in the stockbroking profession. As an investment banker, Albert Okumagba carved a niche for himself. He, alongside 3 others, founded the investment bank BGL Limited. He was the MD CEO, a position he held until his death. With all these and much more he achieved, friends latched onto the opportunity to pay tribute to him at an open night of tributes held at the Trinity House in Lagos.
Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all and I stood tall. I did it my way.
When I think of him and try to think of him in the past tense, I recognize there's a huge void that has been left in the capital markets in Nigeria that will be difficult to replace.
I noticed from day one, when he became a stockbroker, that he was full of ideas. And he was never shy or afraid to come to you and say, I think we should do this, or don't you think so? That is what I liked about him.
To say that Albert is an enigma is an understatement. To say he's an institution is also an understatement. To say he's a phenomenon, to me, is an understatement. There's no word to qualify Albert. But go-getter, personified, irrespective of the circumstances.
One height of love, one depth of peace. When fears are still, when strife cease, my comforter, my all in all, here in the love of Christ I stand.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down. A time to build up. A time to weep, Emilia, but certainly there will be a time to laugh.
This celebration continued in his hometown of Warri. Albert Okumagba was brought back to his roots, and members of his community came out to bid him farewell.
thoughts, sometimes they challenge us at our face. When somebody we love so much, somebody who had great potential to change the course of human history passes on at the time we least expect. That is the time we raise our head and begin to ask, God, why did you allow this to happen?
It's a brief mass for the final funeral rites as they say their last goodbyes. His body was eventually taken to the final place of rest on Okumagba layout, Warri.
Albert is loved and feared. Albert had love for Nigeria. He died dreaming of Nigeria.
He was an achiever, you know, and I was very proud to call myself his friend.
What you're thinking of, Albert is already doing it. He never thought money was an obstacle.
Guests were treated to a reception. He came, he saw, and indeed he conquered. May his gentle soul rest in peace.
Well, may his soul rest in peace, and our deepest condolences to his family. But that's our package today. Thank you so much for watching, and remember that you can watch this again on channelstv.com. Follow us on all our social media platforms, and also you can reach us with the number right below blinking on your screen. Thank you once again for watching. I am Ogechukwu Ose, and do have a lovely weekend.